Hello, hello. As always, just trying to get set up because I was trying to prep stuff before. Nope, that's not where I want to go. I want to go here. And yeah, closing all the things I don't need, opening the things I do need. I don't understand. No. Here we go. All right. So I found some tutorials for some new boxes, and I am going to try and make them today. So we're not going to be doing any coloring, no watercolor. We're only going to be kind of adjusting or like making these boxes. I have many kinds, but there's one that I saw yesterday in a video that was posted in a group that I'm in that it's called the Impossible box, and it's a box with a cover, but the cover kind of swivels open, and that seems kind of interesting to me, and it might be like a good gift box for like Kinder eggs and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to try and play with today, because I do need to get started, and then I need to write down the instructions and add them to my binder of other paper things I can make. So, why can I not right? There we go, mobile dashboard, so that I can see what's going on. One second. So I have a binder here, and I have a couple of like sample boxes that I've made in the past for that just has like the measurements on it for different chocolates and whatever for Christmas markets. So this is a new one that I'm going to try out today. And I was thinking that it might be a good size for like a Kinder egg or kind of something along those lines. Just a cute little box. I plan to make them like more like in like kid themed kinds of things. So I'm going to be watching. I did start watching the tutorial. I saw it yesterday, and then I started writing the stuff down today. But I will have to probably go back and forth. And let's see, I don't need this anymore. And can I pop this out? Usually full screen. No, I cannot pop it out. But I can watch it on YouTube, and then I can maybe pop it out. Yeah, here we go. Mini player. That's what I want. I think that's what I want. And I want to stop there. No, I want you to like pop it all the way out. Ugh. Theater. Okay, apparently you can't do that. Wait. What's this? Oh, there we go. All right. So it'll be a little bit back and forth today. Trying to figure this out because this is the first time that I've made it. And then because it's the first time I'm going to make this, I don't know what cardstock I have will be the best for it. So I'm going to make 4 different, or I think this will be the best, and I have 2 pieces cut to the size. 8.5 inches by 8. This is 220 GSM. This is 110 pound, which I don't know what the GSM is for that, but it's like US paper, European. This is an 80 pound, which might be too light, but I'm not sure. And then a 300 GSM. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure which one's going to be best, so I'm going to just make it in all of them and see how we do. If anyone wants the link for this tutorial, apparently I need to move my mic because I keep hitting it. Sorry. I can put the link in chat if you want it. So let's see. Nope, I want you open and I want you away so I don't. I think I'm going to try and pop you out because you are going to be trouble. There we go. Because I will absolutely slice my arm on that. All right, so this one is, I go to here. This is the 8.5 side, and this is the 8 side. Okay. So I've written down preliminarily what to do, the first couple steps, so I don't have to keep going back and forth to the video so much. But, so let's see. On the long side, I want to score at 2 inches, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So this is just a scoring tool. You can also use like a bone folder or something like that. But since I'm going to be doing so much, I'm going to use the kind of like official thing. I just don't know which side I want. This gives a thinner. I'm going to try with this one because I can always go bigger. I think I need to go bigger. So, oops. So 2, 4, and all this does is make an indentation in the paper so you can fold it easier. Six and 8. And now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to score at 2, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. And then I have to fold on the 6 score. So I'll do that. And then I need to put it back in and score at the 1, 3, 5, and 7. So I don't need to actually score the whole thing. I just need to make a mark so I can see 1, 3, 5, and a 7. And I'm just going to burnish this so it's nice and flat. All right. Now I think I'm supposed to cut from, oh, hers is upside. Oh, you know why hers is backwards? I don't really think this is going to matter, but her scoreboard starts over on the left side. So I'm going to have to keep, if I do it like this, then it will be identical to hers, right? No. Hers is like this. Okay. If I'm going to follow along, I should probably like follow along. So now I'm wondering though if I have the score. I think so. I think the score marks are fine. Scissors. Where are the scissors? So from here, I need to cut out these triangles. So starting at that mark I just made and going right to the last score while keeping this folded too. So this will need to be cut to the score line. I really hope this is like cute and worth it, but we'll see. It's kind of hard to hold and still keep it together. All right. So I cut those out. And that's all I've seen. So now I need to play this. Oh, and I have to watch a commercial. How shocking. How absolutely shocking. And I can't skip through it either. So, yay. All right. Oh, you can't actually. All right, this is a pain in the butt, but okay, I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. It's a really good tutorial, but it kind of goes a little slow. So now we're cutting off these end pieces here, which is fine. And then we're going to just cut into this one a little bit so that it folds nicely. Okay, but let me cut these first. Come on. I really don't like pulling it away because then you have like a little piece of cardboard kind of sticking there. But I'm gonna kind of just notch into these a bit as well. See, there's that little piece. I'm going to do it on both sides. And then just so it's so it looks nice when you fold it in. All right. Now, this is where we are. And this is going to be the top. So this will be the top of the box, and this will be the part that opens. Okay. I'm just going to make sure that this lines up as I'm folding it over before I burnish it. All right. She's kind of gone a little bit further. I'm going to fold this plate, this one over and burnish. Wait. Yes. Burnish that. I can burnish that one later. And then I'm going to fold it like this. And this one will sit like that. And I'm going to just do that top after. But before then, I need to cut into these so that, because this is the bottom of the box. And fold them over and in. The more you do these things too, the easier they become, but... And again, this is not my tutorial. This is from paperpixie.com, I think. Yeah. And you can find a tutorial for it. It's called The Impossible Gift Box, and it's on YouTube. So, let's see where we're going now. I'm all cut up with her. Oh. Need to fold and burnish this as well. That just puts a fold into the box. She decorates hers now, and I am not interested in doing the decoration part now. I just want to get the box made. So I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead. I know this has to connect there, right? And it seems like it's all even, but I don't actually want it. I think I need to fold this one as well. So now I'm kind of going a little bit off of the tutorial, but this is how it will become the box. And I actually like doing this one. She folds it down and then just connects it like this. And then I kind of find that this overlaps a bit and is tight. So I actually like to do that manually. Yeah. So while she does her thing, I'm going to add some tape. That's too wide. Dog hair in my tape. Shocking, right? I'm just going to go as close as I can. And do I want more? I wish I had a size in between these two, because it would have been better. Oh, I think I do have a thinner one. Wait. I do. And this is the best, one of the best tapes to use for this kind of stuff. And this was sticking up, so I'm just gonna assume that that's not sticky enough. And I'm going to line this up here. You know what I should have done, though, is write down the dimensions for the pieces that she cut for the decoration, but you can always go back and get those later. So, oh, look, another commercial. No way. Shocking. Color me shocked. So as I said, she just does this. I find that it overlaps more than I would like. So I'm going to just manually line it up so it's even, and then I can press down. And then, let's see. She's still decorating. Come on, catch up. I'm assuming that she just kind of folds in like that. So that works for me. I'm just going to open these, and then I'm going to put some tape on this flap, since this will be the last flap to close, and we'll keep everything else closed. Really should use scissors with this tape, but it's so strong, and because it's so thick, when it catches onto something, it rips it away. So let's see, sides. Yep, it'll close like that. So I need you. And I'm just lining it up on the sides, and there's a little box. Now we're going to do the top, and I'm going to fold this. And kind of, that's how it closes. But this is what it does, right? How great is that? I'm going to open this. And I'm just going to play a little bit so it goes down nice and snug. Slide this in here, and as you can see, it's not exact, so it is scored at the right place, but you don't want it difficult to open either, right? So if I close it like this and it's perfect, then you'll have a hard time doing this. You'll have a hard time pushing it down. So what I want is, this will actually be decorated, so this will be covered a bit. I can actually just put a ribbon around it too, which would hide that. The score, I think I want to adjust the score mark here just a little bit, because it does not actually line up perfectly. And if I do line it up perfectly, then it's going to be difficult to put down, and no one's going to want that. So yep, I think I'm going to use some liquid glue so that I have some time. And this has been sitting upside down for a while, so this is going to pour out. Not so bad. So I'm just going to put some glue on this flap, and because it is liquid glue, we have some time to play, whereas if it was the tape, it would like just instantly stick. So I'm going to push it down and kind of line it up where I want it and see if I can get that straight and just wipe away any extra. All right. She has no. What are you doing? Oh, stupid ad. Okay. This was the 300 GSM, and I don't think this is the right paper to use for it. And I think that's also why, nope, cancel and replay. But of course, let me watch an ad again. I love YouTube, I do. So this was, oh, the glue's not completely dry. Just give it a little time and a little pressure. But it's a cute box. It's all in one. And I think this can fit a Kinder Egg or something like a Kinder Egg. And it's just like a cute little box. And then if you decorate, I need to write down the next time she goes by this what the pattern sizes are. But I actually might just do a ribbon around the top because that would be cute as well. And yeah. So this might not be the right cardstock for it, but we've got one done. So now we're going to try with the other. And this is the 80 pound. And this is the long edge. Yes. So I'm going to let her talk on in the background. Move some of this trash. And we will try again. So again, I'm going to do this in 4 different weight card stock. We'll see what happens. So long side score at 2, 4, 6, and 8. Why am I using this? Oh, I'm going to use it now. 2, 4, 6, 8. Flip it around. And then 2, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Now I want to flip it over and fold on the 6. And then I need to tick mark or whatever at, let's see, mark it 1, 3, 5, and 7. No, it can't be 1, 3, 5, and 7. I think I need to flip it this way. 1, 3, 5, and 7. So now those little marks are there, and I need to cut for the triangles. So first I'm going to cut these so my triangles pop out. I know when I'm done cutting. And this becomes the top of the box. So then from this mark here to the score line, we'll just cut and try and keep the paper together. So this makes the top of the box that opens. And then I do remember we have to cut these off. Because this is actually the side of the box where it connects, right? Right. And then I'm going to just cut a little notch in here. Right. All right, so now it looks like this. And I think this is the part where I fold this in up here over like this. Burnish that. And then I flip it over this way. Fold on this side, but I'm going to just line it up so I know that it is straight. Like that. Burnish that. Flip this way. Make sure it's straight. I think these tops struggle a bit because they're double the thickness. And fold it in half. And then it's like really easy to see when it's straight, right? All right. And then burnish this. And cut, well, actually, burnish this and then cut them individually. And burnish this. Burnish just means kind of deepen the crease line there so it's flatter. Ah, I just got nail polish on it. Thankfully it's the bottom, so that's okay. So now I need to cut these as straight as I can. These are the bottom flaps. It is actually fairly easy to put together. Those will be the bottom flaps. So now tape. Now we'll tape it together. And we'll use the two different sizes again because that worked well. No dog hair on tape. No dog hair. I'm not going right up against because I don't want you to see the tape. And I am going to just cut it that way. Oh, damn it. hold on. She just went through the sizes of the decorative pieces again, and I wanted to grab those. So she does a double layer. Okay. So, just need a place to write that's flat. So let's see, these are the panels for decorating, and she does a 2-panel piece on each one, and the bottom one is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, and then one 7/8 by 7/8, and this is going to be the top, and this is the box. 1 3/4 by 3/4, and I think the other one she went by kind of quick. Let me see. I think this will be 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, but yep. So these, the tops for this piece up here, or this piece up here, and you'll cut 4 each, because it's a box, and then the bottom, they'll go in here, and that's how you decorate it. I just wanted to write these down so I had them for later, and she was just at that spot. So now back to the books. Again, she folds it, and I don't like doing that. I've made enough boxes in my life to know that will make it really tight. But actually, that might be better for the... All right, on this one, I'm just going to try it. Make sure it's lined up. I'm just going to try it. It's not what I would normally do for a box, but maybe that actually helps with the cover, right? I'm going to fold these in. This, so this will be the last one, or do I want this one the last one? I want that one the last one, so I'll put some tape over here, and because I ripped it apart last time, just going to cut it. But I need scissors, of course. Obviously, you don't want anything that's in here to pop out. So you really want it secure, and that's why I'm going overboard with the tape. Stop. So this box seems a bit more flimsy. So I don't think this is the right cardstock either. I have a feeling that it's the 220 GSM that will kind of be the best, but we'll see. So tuck that in, square this up, press it down, and now the top. All right, I need to pop this in here. I'm going to use liquid glue again, like I did last time, because you have a little bit more time to kind of maneuver it. And for something like that, tying is good. So I'm just going to tuck it in and not press it down until it gets all the way down. And then this score line, this is actually the one that I do not like. And making the box tighter did not help with that, but I'm going to try anyway. I'm just going to press that down for a little bit so it doesn't let go. I'm going to stop that. Okay. That should be enough. That's a cute little box. That'll do. I'm not sure, like, the weight of this. I think it would be fine for like a Kinder Egg or something, but it does feel a little flimsy to me too, but it actually moves better, so I don't know. So let's try the other two weights of cardstock. This is the 80 pound. We've done the 300 pound. This is 110. So long side, and then I need to not cover up my measurements. Score at 2,468. I think, yeah. That makes the side, so that's fine. And then flip it over, short side, score at 2,567. And then I'm going to score on 6-inch mark there. I think I got glue on there or something. Press that down and then score at 1, 3, 5, and 7. Not score the whole thing, just mark so I know where I need to begin the cut. Like this. And then I'm going to fold this the other way. That's what I'm going to do. And do that again. 1, 3, 5, 7. That's what I want. So then I need to cut along these edges here. So when I cut the triangles, they'll just pop out. And then using these marks and keeping these two pieces of paper together, cut to the score. And then I need to cut these off. so I can make the flap for the box to close. And then just notch these so they look prettier. And there we go. There's the box. So now I need to fold. Do I need to fold it like this? Yes. No? I don't really think it matters, actually. It's going to make a box no matter what, right? So, but it's this score line that kind of gives me a bit of a hard time. So I'm wondering if I want to just maybe deepen that a little bit. And just slightly make it thicker. I don't know, maybe this will help, maybe not. Okay, so this goes like this, right? And then I need to just start folding everything. Make sure it lines up and it's straight. Press down, burnish it. And then this one. Okay. And then this will, reminder, do not wear red nail polish when you're making these so you don't get it all over the place. All right, and now I'm going to cut these first because it was a bit of a pain when I cut them last time and then folded them over. Fold these in so they're straight. And then fold this one in as well. And there's your box. So I'm going to try again. I'm just going to try again. I don't know. I'm going to make these things like you can kind of just figure out what works and what doesn't. And I'm also using that little one, this little piece, so that it just has a little bit more grab and it doesn't pop open. If you put something thick in there and the tape isn't enough, it could pop open, and I don't want that to happen. So that's when I'm going overboard. Plus, I'm just really good at going overboard, so. All right. And I do want it lined up though. If I burnished it correctly, it should, but It doesn't seem to, and I think it's this thing up at the top here. All right. There's the box. So sides, do I want that one or that one? That one, because it makes it more even. All right, pop these off. Make the box, make it square, fold. Oh. This is not a good tape to try and remove after. So we're just going to call that a lost cause, and it's just a practice box, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. So now, why is that not going down? Now, how does that... That works a little bit better with a bigger score. I'm just playing with it a little bit so it has a decent idea of where it wants to be. But what a cute box, right? Ooh. All right. Liquid glue again for the top. Tuck that under, push down, keep straight, and connect. Connect and hold. A little bit of extra glue, just wipe that away for the moment. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of time. Cute, right? Don't press down too much though, because then it kind of feels like it won't get, it gets a little stuck. This actually feels pretty good. Maybe the 110. It moves okay, it still feels solid. All right. I'll just take a look at all of them after and see which one I like which one feels better, which one moves better, all of that stuff. So last but not least, this is the 220 GSM. I'm gonna score. This has two sides. It has like a shiny kind of, I don't know what to call it. There's like a shiny side, and then there's like a matte side. And I'm gonna flip it over and score the matte side so that when I do fold it, the shiny side is on the outside. Does it matter? Not really. Just my preference. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I think I heard that in a movie or something. You can believe me when I say that I was not the cheerleader type in school. Okay. Score at 2. 5, 6, 7. Okay, but now I need to remember how I want to do this. Oh, I think I want to do it like this. I'm trying to kind of figure out, once I cut the triangles, I'll need to flip this over and then flip this in. And then that will be the outside of the box. So I want the shiny side on the outside. So that's what I'm doing. But just doing some mental gymnastics to get there. And is this the right one? Yes. Yeah. So 1, 3, 5, and 7. And this is going to be a little bit backwards this time because of how I flipped the paper, but it should still come out the same way. She says, hopefully. This will be for the triangles. I suppose I can just cut this off now, right? It's coming off eventually. Lego. Thank you. So now the triangles are going to go this way. And I'm just taking from that little mark that I made and making a line with my scissors to this corner. And that's how I know if it's straight or whatever. I'm just aiming for the cut line that I've already have. And then on this one, I'm just going to aim for the crease line. That's there. So line it up on the mark and then make a straight. Line it up on the mark. Yep. And then make a straight line with your scissors to where you want it to go. All right. Suppose I can cut this off and notch it as well. It doesn't really matter when it happens. This is the side piece. And make these pretty. It does get easier the more you do it. Okie dokie. And now I want, what do I want? I want this piece folded over like this, right? I believe I do. I'm not actually 100% sure on that. Well, let's try it out. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? All right. Now I'm going to turn them all this way. And just make sure they're straight before I want you to cooperate. Pushing it down. And then you will come this way. And again, be straight. I think maybe next time I'm going to wait before folding that one. I don't think that will work, actually. But this is one of the thicker papers or cardstocks, so it's really not going to be enjoy having this now triple folded edge and then moving. All right. It looks right. Ish. And I'm going to try her way again. Figuring that if the box is tighter together, then the top might have an easier time of it. So there's that. Oop. I done it. Yep, that's not working. But can I fix it? Can I bend these? Nope. All right. Oh, so carefully. It's going to rip just at the end. Excellent. All right. So that was not the right thing to do. That was not right. But I'm going to just do that. And then what is the right thing to do? Is it the fold that's wrong? If I bend these the other way, that is also not right. So it's this. Am I going to have luck the second time? She said, hopefully. Oh, yes. Okay. So these need to go this way, which means we'll have the not shiny side on the outside. I think. Yes. All right. Figured it out. That's why you build a lot of these. Tuck that in. And do you fit? Why are you getting stuck? Why don't I make a box first? So back. Oh, huh? Because I didn't cut those. Idiot. And it's going to be so hard to cut them straight now. I lied. Okay. Something is absolutely not right. These are not. These are like too big. So because I've messed with this so much and I've gone away from the tutorial a bit, I'm paying. These are the consequences of my actions coming to haunt me. But by doing this stuff, you also have a better understanding of how it works. So it's really not that big a deal to just cut notches in here so it fits better. I'm just taking a little triangle shape, but I'm going to leave these alone so that they overlap well. All right, so this one will get the tape. So I think it was just because I was trying to adjust. I should have realized from the get-go that I couldn't have the shiny side for both the box and the lid. And it really doesn't matter. So maybe with this next piece of paper, I'll do the reverse, so that the shiny side is on the inside of the part that slides. Oh wait, no, it is on the inside now. I don't know. That's a 5 minute me, 5 minute from now me kind of problem. In 5 minutes, I'll just call myself an idiot and figure it out. I also wanted to make, so this is like a new box design for me. I've not made this before. I have made boxes before, lots of them. And I usually make boxes for coffee, big things of chocolate, which is what these boxes are for. There's two different like big brands here in Norway, and this is for, I don't know which one this is for. I don't know which one is which, but they're just slightly different in size. So even though it looks about the same, they don't fit into the box the same. So this is for one brand, this is for the other brand. And then I make boxes for coffee and a candy called After 8, a candy called Tofifi, and Quick Lunch, actually. This. Just make a little card for it. So, if you are not familiar and you are not from Norway, this is Quick Lunch, and it is like a Kit Kat. But don't ever say that it is a Kit Kat, because those are fighting words, and Norwegians will take you down. I personally don't care because I don't like Kit Kats. I can tolerate Quick Lunch, so it's going to tell you that it's actually fairly decent because I really don't like Kit Kats. But anyway, it's better. It's like a Kit Kat, but better. So now we'll glue this and see what happens. And again with this score, the score is over here. I'm actually wondering if when I'm scoring this, I stop at this bottom piece. That might be something worth doing as well, because the score is past where it connects, is past where this score mark is. So it's almost, it would be better if that score mark wasn't there at all. So something to try for next time. If I can remember. Should write myself a note. All right, open, tuck this under. I'm gonna connect it but not connect it. And then push this down and pressure. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of time. That should be good. Ooh, this box is squeaky. I don't know. Can you hear that? No. So, oh, I got some glue in there. Not that big a deal because this is just practice. But I want to open it again, so get the glue gone. And then I just put glue over there too because it's all over my hands. So, yeah. I definitely want to try and remember this isn't completely dry. I definitely want to try and remember to just not score that piece. But this is the 1/2 inch one, right? So I'm going to do some playing. So this is the 220 GSM. It actually feels pretty good, feels pretty solid, and it has a much smoother, and I think it's like the shiny versus the shiny, and it just moves a lot better. I had a feeling that this would be the cardstock that I would use. So, yeah. All right, but I want to try, I just want to try with this score line here. And the thing is I'm just not exactly sure where, like in the process it is. So if it's up at the top or down here. So let's do this. We're going to score most of it. So 2, 4, 6. I'm going to skip the 8. I'm going to put it, turn it around, and then it's 2, 5, 6, 7. So 2, 5, 6, 7. And now I'm going to flip it back around, and it would be up here, right? So I'm just going to kind of slide that down and then see, because that'll be the flap, right? Right there. That'll be the flap that turns over, because these are the pieces that you cut off. So let's see how that goes. I'm just changing everything now. I'm not doing anything like he says in the tutorial, so it's just going to go drastically wrong. All right. Wait. I had a problem though last time, didn't I? I did have a problem last time. So I'm going to change my mind. Yes. And I'm going to do it the way that she said. So I don't have the problem again. All right. Score this at 1, or not score, but mark. 1, 3, 5, 7. And then I've got, hooray. All right. I'm going to, let's see, this one goes here. I'm going to cut these now, so the triangles fall out. I have to remember not to deviate so much from her instructions. So from the mark, and then triangle. Mark. Triangle. Mark. There we go. Right? I can do these pieces now. Oh, do I want to do these pieces now? Yes. Yes, I do. I want to do those pieces now. Because these will be taken off regardless. And then make that a little pretty. Cut there. Make a little pretty. Cut off. All right, so this is where I screwed up last time, right? I think it is. So she has hers over here, and then she folds this in, I believe. And I still don't have a score there, but I actually don't like how it did not. Make it pretty. Okay, so she folds this in. Oh, I think like this, right? No. No, I don't think that's what she did at all. I have to go look at the video. All right, let's skip to the part here. Okay, here. Play. Oh no, she has this on this side. So I did that totally wrong. Like this. Like that. There's a trick to it, she said. I should have listened the first time. Okay, but this is the right way. We're on track. We're going. It's good. But now I'm going to flip it over, I think, right? Yes! All right. I've got it now. Ish. Still going to try and make sure it's straight. You can stop now. You hush. Straight. And then in half and straight. All right. We are cooking with fire. Still getting red nail polish everywhere. Gonna trim these. And hopefully in a straight line, because I did something drastically wrong last time. All right. And then here is that piece up here. And I think I'm gonna kind of try and manually make that when we make this a box so that it's in the right place. And then once I have an idea where it needs to be scored, I'll actually put it on here and just give it a little love. So tape. I have the I Dream of Jeannie theme song stuck in my head. And I have it on DVD, and I think I should just go watch all the seasons again. And if you don't know the TV show I Dream of Jeannie, I think I'm old enough to be your mom. Just saying. Who are we kidding? Generally old enough to be most people's mom. All right, fold. Still make sure it's straight. Box. Back. Oh, I didn't actually fold these, but well, just give them a little. All right, back. Yes, so these are the sides. So tape. So we've made 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 5th box. And we're making mistakes each time or perfecting. So when I rewrite the instructions, so I know how to, future me knows how to make these, I'll try to put in all of the little tips that I've learned. But future me isn't going to like current me at all. Because right now I'm thinking about it. So I know what I mean when I write things down. But future me, she's not going to know anything. So there will be words spoken. All right, box. Push down. Oh, you know what? Doing it this way has the shiny side out on the top, and I might like that better. All right. So there's that. It is down nice and tight, and I'm just going to bend it a little. So there's that line. I need to kind of straighten it though too. And I'm just going to try and pinch it a bit. Yep. Like that. So as long as I line up the bottom when I'm gluing it, I might want to use tape on this one though, because it's the shiny side sticking to the not shiny, and I do not know actually how glue will be with that, but I'm just going to give it a little bit of a mark, somewhat maybe carefully, and I'm going to hope that I don't, you know what, I'm not going to give it a mark. I really do want to give it a mark. I still think that was the right decision to not have that pre-scored, but getting it to line up perfectly is a bit of a chore. But that does look way better. I'm much happier with that. But I'm noticing there's a gap there. Also, okay. So I think I just trimmed it too close. And then I made it look pretty there, and I should have made it look pretty there, because that would actually solve all my problems right now if I just did that. Because then when it tucks in, you just need to make sure it's straight. And but I'm not sure liquid glue is going to work on that. Let's try. So put that under there, push down, pressure, and time. Give it a little bit. Hooray. Wait. Yeah, hooray. Excellent. All right. This one isn't as smooth, but if I'm comparing, I need to just mark what this one is so I don't forget. So this is also 220 GSM. So, oh no, did that glue dry? No, okay. It is, though, a little stickier than this one. This one is better, actually. And I do like that the shiny part is at the top, because these are going to be covered, so it doesn't really matter. But this is going to be open. And that means I just need to score it on the shiny side. I believe. I think that's what I did with this one. And it still moves pretty smoothly. Let's see. So now we have 5. This is the 110-pound. Awkward to open. Feels pretty good though. It's not like bending when you're holding it by the corners or anything. But I don't really like how kind of sticky it is to open. Because I imagine that these are mostly going to go to kids, you know, with a Kinder Egg inside, or I might just display it with a Kinder Egg inside. And then they just have to buy their own Kinder Egg. But first I have to find a Kinder Egg. Wonder if my son has any. And make sure it fits in there. So this one feels pretty good. Just going to write notes. Feels solid. I'm going to write sticky top. As you can see, a little bit of a sticky top. This is the 80-pound version, and this does not feel as solid. The slide isn't as sticky, but I also feel like I'm like bending when I'm holding it, and it's actually collapsing on the corners. So this you'd have to be very, very delicate with. And yeah, some of these things could just be construction because I didn't really know what I was doing either. But the top isn't too bad actually. But it is not too weak. It is too weak. And it's okay top. So it won't be that one. And then this is 300, and this makes a really good solid box. A little bit of a sticky top, but yeah, this is the best one. Opens really nice. Still feels solid. Okay, so this is really solid. Feels solid. Sticky top. And this one is a bit of a... I don't remember it being that sticky when I made it. Did I get glue somewhere? No, it doesn't really feel. It's just not smooth opening. So, solid, sticky top. And this one is our winner. Fairly smoothed top. Still feels solid. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Solid. Smooth top. So, and now it's going to call me a liar. There we go. I just need to make sure when I trim it, I don't do that again. And I need to make sure that I score on shiny side. So I can get the smoother top. Is it going to make a liar out of me now? Or was everything else that much more sticky? Yeah. Oh, that's a really sticky top. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the winner. 220 GSM. Solid smooth top. All right. That is R&D on gift boxes. Or one gift box. Now I have made boxes for the quick lunch in the past. I don't think I did them last year. And now that this is in my head anyway, sorted on how to make it and which cardstock to use, I need to trim out the pieces for decoration. Again, I might just use a ribbon on the top though. That'll be sorted, and I'll make, I don't know, maybe 10 of them and see how they do at the first couple of markets. And if I sell out, I can always just make more. And if they don't sell at all, my friends' kids will love them. So what I want to do is look through my little thing here of different bags and tags and things like that. I need to make, oh, I can do that one. Okay. I need to make some like chapstick card holders. Pull that out so I have it. This is for Twix. Nope. Tofifi. No. No. Not you. This is a card. This is candy. This is another card. This is after 8. This is Twix. Tofifi. Milkayarta. All right. Hot chocolate chocolate popina, which I'm not going to do because although COVID is over, I still don't really want to play around with like open chocolate. This is for after 8. Here's another one for Tofifi. Another one for after 8. Apparently I just collect them. I don't actually make them, I just collect them. And I cannot find or see the one for quick lunch. So to the web I go. And I have a website open. Here we go. No, I don't. Do I want to make this one? I have a website open that has like just a bunch of links of tutorials. And this is a cute little box that then puts on like a reindeer face. And it's really cute and for kids, but I don't think it's good for anything else. So I'm going to try a different one. Is this a box though? Or do you just slide it in there? This you just slide in. I'm not sure I like that, but I will maybe give it a try. What is this one here? This is a box, and I like this. Okay. This is going to be a pain in the ass, though. This scoreboard has inches in centimeters at the bottom, which you can't really see, but they're down here. So inches up at the top, centimeters down here. But they don't actually line up perfectly with what you need to do. This is an inch scoreboard. I actually should just buy one for centimeters as well. I need to remember that. But I'm not writing it down, so I won't. So I kind of need to figure out what's happening here. All right, first though, the piece of paper is 21. I'm just going to collapse this and do some writing. So for quick lunch. Starts with 21.8 centimeters by 14.6. Okay. I scored sleek. 1 plus 2.4 centimeters. Okay. But does she actually do that? Let me see. I think I kind of need to deconstruct this a bit and then kind of come up with my own in a way, or just write it so that I understand it better. So then on the long side, she scores at 1 and 2.4 centimeters both sides. And then the short side scores, okay, 5 and 6.4 centimeters on one side, and then 7 and 8/4 centimeters on the other. Ow, sorry. Okay, let's try this first. Let's just see what we come up with here. And this is why we start so early Christmas stuff. All right. I have some scrap pieces here, but are they big enough? 21.8 by 14.6. Close enough here. Not close enough here. So let me get another. What about you? No. Let me get another couple of pieces. Hold on. So these are some scrap pieces that I've had that I just keep aside when they're big enough to like do things with. I usually keep them, and for good reason. So this is really made more for inches. So I'm gonna take out my other. First, I'm gonna put this back in. Do I? No, because I'm just gonna use it for scoring. So I'm going to take out my other cutter, if I can get it. And we're going to do, this one is inches and centimeters, but it's just way better done. So we're going to do 20, what did I say? 21.8. Is this 14? Yes. So we're going to do 21.5678. And then 14.6. All right. Maybe I'll use this to score actually. But she uses numbers. But all right, long side 1 and 2.4. So I should be able to get that and get those score lines okay. But she uses actual, like, bring this back. I'm going to have to do it down here because centimeters are down at the bottom. Or I could flip it around. And now centimeters are at the top. And they're upside down, but still. Okay, let's just try this. Let's see what happens. So score at 1. This is not going to line up. I'll just try and figure this out on this. So long side, score at 1. No, long side. Is that right? That's got to be right. All right. So score at 1. And then go to 2.4. So yeah. And then both sides, 1 and 2.4. And then the short sides, 5 and 6.4, which I can't do going to the right because it stops at 3. So I'll do it from this side. So first I'll do 6.4, and then I'll do 5. And then I'll do 8.4. And then 7. Alrighty. Let's, I don't think this is right, but it could work. So, but can it work? Let's see. If I put this in here, like this. It does work. There you go. But it should probably be this way. So this is the top. So now we just have to figure out kind of what to cut, because she doesn't actually say. So if we're going to make a box, this is going to be the bottom box. I can also give the link if you guys want this, but I'm not sure it's going to help you, because it's first, it's in Norwegian, and second, it's not really written as clear as it could be. All right, so here's your box, right? This is the bottom, this is the top. I imagine that these are going to be folded in to make the box, right? So I think I can cut these off. And if this is not the right thing to do, then I'll just try again. But based on other things I've made, I'm assuming. So that's the top. So then these will fold in. So this needs to be cut for sure. This one, and I assume this one as well. To that score line. And we're getting a little bit closer, right? So this will be the box part here. I'm not sure if these are necessary, but let's not jump ahead. So those will need to be scored, and because it's going to hold, I don't know if we need both of these, but we'll see. I'm guessing that will come off. So here's this. So when this sits in here, it'll sit in like this. And then these will fold over. And these will come off. I think these will come off. I think next time too, I'll use the smaller side of the score for this. So it can be a little bit more. I think I'm going to take these off as well. I just can't see how these actually would function. So, bye Felicia. All right, so here is now a box. These would connect up in here like this. Maybe trim them a little bit. Maybe make them look pretty. So notch them, gives them a better fit. And it's not like the biggest part that's going to be glued down, I think. So they'll fit nicely when they connect in there, on the inside of there. And then that will go here. All right, so that kind of works. I did this and then slid this in. There we go. So I just have to make sure that I just line it all up properly. All right, let's try it. So I'm going to put a tiny piece of tape on this. Another one over here. Another on this side. And one here. And that's the only thing that's going to hold this together. So I really do want to make sure I use strong tape. All right, so now I think I'm going to do these one at a time and just so it lines up. And what I mean line up, so that this is square here. So that's even and flat. Like this and that. And now these will go down, and I want these to be fairly even. So like that. Oh, all right. See this? Lesson learned. If I put this down, you're not going to be able to open it with that tape there. Does she say anything? Hook and loop. Oh, she uses a little Velcro strip, which we could put up here so it closes like this, but we don't want that tape. We do not want that tape there. I'm trying to not cut myself and just cut the tape where it meets the box. And then for this, I'm going to see, I'm probably going to have to do the same thing. But maybe I can peel it off at the bottom. No, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have to do the same thing. So let me just make sure that this is straight. Try that again. Straight. So I definitely have to remember to not cut myself and not put tape up the whole thing. I'm really going to cut myself, so switching. And cut that off. All right. So lesson learned there. And then we've got a little box. Does this fit? It does. Oh, I was not so straight as I thought on this end. A little bit is sticking out over there. So since this is a practice box, I'm just going to undo that and then line it all up and press it down. And then I have to figure out what the decoration, what the panels will be, which shouldn't be too hard. Just need to measure. So that's one box. And let me see what the other one is. And then we'll see which one we want to make. Or if we want to even make both. I don't know. I do like things that kind of hold though and are more of a box, you know, than just something you just slide in per se. But let me try that one anyway. Oy. Okay. I'm not going to be able to write what this is, so instead I'm going to kind of just draw what it should be so I know what to cut off. So really it's just these two pieces in the middle that need to stay, and then this little piece here, and this is the scored piece. I really hope future me understands this. And then there's a score there, and a score there, and also a score there and a score there. And these shouldn't be lines because you're not cutting. They should be score lines. That makes sense, right? So let's see. 1 and 2 centimeters, 1 and 2.4. So the long side is, I guess that just makes sense, doesn't it? 1 centimeter plus 1.4. No, that's not going to make sense. Because then I'll just score it at 0.4 centimeters. So long side is fine. I can figure that one out. So the short side, nope, I'm going to leave it just like it is. And then I'm sure if I figured it out now, I should be able to figure it out in the future, right? I have a little picture. Yeah. Okay. So this is for another quick lunch, but this is a box. I'm going to just make that distinction. And this is, if you slide it in, what would it be called then? A sleeve. So let's see, 30.4 centimeters by 11. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Um, okay. Uh, she says to this has to be all in this. It's a sleeve, so it has to be all in the same thing. So she says to score at 11 centimeters, 12 centimeters, 13 centimeters, 24 and 25 centimeters. And that's really all she says. And then you have 5.5 centimeters left. Okay, but you make holes. Okay. Make holes between the 24 and 25 centimeter scores. And you cut out nope. Okay. At the 12 hmm? Okay. So you cut out a section between the 11 and 12 centimeters. Cut out rectangle that leaves 1.5 centimeters on each side. It doesn't actually say that, but that's what I think I'm seeing from the picture. Okay. So if you leave 1.5 centimeters and it's 11 centimeters, then you have 8 centimeters left. No. It's by 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters on each side, so that's 4 centimeters from 11, so the rectangle is 7 centimeters. She said 1.5 centimeters down from the top. I have no idea. I don't know what that means. So all right, let's just try, shall we? This goes with this. My impossible box goes with those. All right, let's just try. So 30 by 11, no, 30.4 by 11. Let's see if one of these will work, hopefully. Just, oh my goodness. No, this one's a little too small. These are all the same size, aren't they? If I line this up here at 30, that looks just a tiny bit too small. And if I move it over, yeah, it's 1 millimeter too small. All right, let me get another piece. 1 second. I only have these in A3 size, so maybe we could cut a couple of them. So cut at 30. And then cut at 11. And what does this measure? Oh, so you can get 3. No, you cannot get 3. What does this measure? 10. Nope, not that one. All right, so we'll do 2. And let's see if we can figure this out. We've got a couple, so we can make mistakes. All right. Put this over here. Score at, first I'm going to score at 12. I'm going to use the smaller end this time. And hopefully not catch the paper. 12 and 11. 13. Okay. And 24 and 25. So 24. And 25. All right. Make holes 24 and 25. I'm actually not going to do that now, but I will just... Does she say where to make holes? Maybe 2 centimeters in? I'm going to do the whole thing after. I'll figure that out after. Yeah, it's probably not... Maybe it's not important. I don't know. But that's probably just for ribbon, so it hangs. So that kind of maybe seems like it's... I'll just... Maybe some holes. Okay. Cut out a section between the 11 and 12. So 11, 12, 13. So here. And leave 2 centimeters on each side. So I just need to measure out, let's see, 11, 12, 13. So I just need to measure out 2 centimeters. Doesn't really have to be crazy exact, I hope. $20 millimeters, and then here. So apparently I want to cut this rectangle out. And how exactly am I going to do that? With this. This one already seems to be a bit of a pain, so I don't really know if I'm going to want to do it, but it may turn out okay. So we'll follow that line, but still I need to just extend so I know. So I can see it when I'm cutting. Like that. I think I need to go a little bit closer on that one. Just on the bottom of the score line. Yeah. Or on this one, top of the score line. All right, how do we do? Oh, we didn't go through, but that's okay because I already have the lines, so I can just follow them. I can't really see myself making a lot of these though, but they may just come out super cute, so who knows. messy. These little bits of papers in the corner drive me crazy. You're not even attached, so don't worry about you. All right. And then it gets folded. You know what? I did this completely backwards. Absolutely, completely backwards. This should be here, apparently. No, this cannot be right. This is not right. All right, let's see what we get. Maybe it's salvageable or something kind of new. I don't think it will be, but we're going to try. Because you won't know till you try. But this is not right. I can tell you that already. So let's just, that part's right. That part is really not right. Okay, we're going to do this again. And then we're going to use this and kind of go by the picture that she has. And we'll figure this out. So she has a side that is 5.5. I'm going to turn this over. 5.5 centimeters here. And this is a score line. And then she has 1 centimeter, so 6.5 score. And then from here, she has 11 centimeters. And that's score. And I do not know, I cannot see how thick another score line. Okay, so this is 5.5 centimeters. This is 1 centimeter. This is 11 centimeters to here. And then she has, I'm going to kind of reverse engineer this a bit. Then she has 1.5 centimeters here. And this is a score line. And then she has 1 centimeter from here. And this is a score line. But this is also um, 1 centimeter. Then she needs from here. This is where the rectangle comes out. So two centimeters here. And 2 centimeters here. And then this gets cut out. So I'm just going to draw from here to here. Cut out. All right, and then she has 11 centimeters maybe from, turn this over, 11 centimeters. This is the score line. Is this the 1.5 centimeter? Yeah, this is 1.5 centimeters. Okay. And so, and this is the rectangle. This is the thing. And so the holes go here. Now let's see if we can make sense of this and put it actually on the other piece. So keep that here where I can see it. All right, so first there's 1.5 centimeter score. I went back to the big one because it's just easier. So 1.5 centimeter, and then it's 2.5 because that's 1 centimeter thick. Right? And then two and a half. This one is going to be an issue. Oh no, I can just flip it. So then from 11 centimeters, there's this. Oops. And then that's 1.5 centimeters thick, so that's 12.5 there. And then I need to flip it again. 5.5 centimeter. I can tell already I'm not going to make this. 5.5 centimeter there, and then 6.5 centimeters. Another score line. And that looks like what we did here, right? I think we're better off this time. So then the holes would go somewhere along this one, and then this one has to get cut out. So, and after this, I am done. So 2 centimeters is here, and here. All right. I'm going to cut along this score line, which I can barely see. But Okay, from here to there, and then on this one on the bottom again, which I can barely see. That kind of looks okay ish. That one came out okay. Now this second one, which I can't really see. So all right. Okay. Now, what do we do now? Now everything gets folded. So I'm just going to burnish everything and see how it comes together. And how does this go? This go, oh, maybe like this. Maybe like this. That's super loose. And then what does this do? What on earth does this do? I can kind of see where she's going with this. However, why? Why would you make... It's not for the long way, obviously. It's this way. Have they changed the size maybe of Big Crunch at some point? Because right now, I like this. There's nothing to keep that in. So this is actually, it's not tight, right? This is actually, I think I'm pretty sure I did this correctly though. Yep, the holes are up there. This makes no sense to me whatsoever. Why on earth would you do that? What I'm going to do is just kind of fold it and get an idea of where that would need to be. And then I'm going to score that. We've gone deep in the rabbit hole, folks. I'm going to take the smaller of the two because it didn't fold like 100% evenly. So now, if I put this in here, then that folds there. And then it should have another fold 1 centimeter past this. So if I might line this up with 1 centimeter, fold this way, it should then fit. And it does. It's actually fairly tight. So it would kind of be a pain for a kid to get this out, especially if this was taped down. And I don't think my measurements are exact. So what if I totally down the rabbit hole, cut this where this rectangle is, and I'm just going to put some tape and see how that does. Maybe we're coming up with something new, or maybe I just did not at all understand the instructions, which is also a possibility. It's written in Norwegian, which I can read fairly well, but not everybody can write clear instructions and into tutorials. So move this aside. What I need to do is press this like this, line it up, and press it down. Okay, so now that's much, much tighter. But why on earth wouldn't you want this to come down here? So kind of like that. Ish. And so like 1 centimeter past that too. Where though? On this side. So if I line up 1 centimeter here, and fold that, and then fold this, and ignore those other folds, then you have like a little card type box. But then there's a gap. Why would you want a gap there? Or if you do it her way, why would you want that? I do not understand this one. It's not big enough for 2. It's just a waste of paper. Even doing it this way is a bit of a, why would you do that? It's kind of pointless. I guess you wouldn't really have a choice, because if you're going to stick that there, unless, hold on, unless I did it completely backwards. Although it looks like how she has it on the picture. And she has it sitting this way. But what if, oh, don't rip. Okay, rip. What if we took this off? Took off this tape here. Stop falling. Yeah, I'm not really. There's no way I'm going to make this, so I don't really care that it's being ripped. What if I did this instead and had tape on this side and it went in? I'm completely and utterly deconstructing and reconstructing this sleeve type thing. So what if it went in like this instead? Then it's not really big enough, but that was just me adding scores willy-nilly. I have to put the sharp things away so I don't cut myself. But what if we did this? Had this over, folded. Ooh. Try again. Had this over, folded. Don't break the quick lunch, and or break the quick yeah. I did break it. Oh no, I'll have to eat this one. It's no good. What if we did that instead? Right? But then this thing, still a gap. I mean, I guess if you're hanging it, it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, I'm not really quite sure I understand this one, especially the way that she has it. And it's far, far too big to to keep this in tight so it doesn't fall out. Two people said they liked it though, so I don't know. I think we are absolutely going to call this a lessons learned, recycle it. There's a reason why I don't like sleeves. I don't know what that reason is, but that's kind of a good example of one, right? Okay. So I'll have to eat this. Put all of this other stuff away. You go there. Cover the sharp things. This goes away. This is trash. Recycle. We are not making that. All right, so we did come up with two things though. This one I do like. This is adorable. And you can hang this one, which that's a pretty good thing, right? I could make some holes. I'm just marking. Put some ribbon in there, and it could still hang. Little suitcase. Quick lunch. figure out what the panels sizes are so I can cut paper, decorative paper, cover it all up. That I like. That I think I'm going to stick with. So we'll have these this year. And then, nope, not you. Let's find the good one. 2 week. Nope, not you. Where did they? Oh, it's in front of me. Yeah. This box. 220 GSM score on the shiny side. I'll keep that on there. I like this. I just need to make sure that it will fit a Kinder Egg. And I'm probably sure. I think we have one. Or I could just go get one. And then not let my kids see it. Make sure it fits in there. I mean, it's a pretty cute little box, so you can put anything small in it. But I was thinking of selling them with Kinder Egg. So here's what we've got. We've got these two. Yep. I can put the links in the chat if you want them. This one, I just want to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. This is a Norwegian scrapper. Her name is Anita Satterdal. And she posted this in December of 2014. Okay. So there's that one. And this one, there is a tutorial online. It is called The Impossible Gift Box. And you can find it at thepaperpixie.com. So credit is due, is given. I've played around, and that's what we've come up with. So if you have any questions, definitely ask. Shoot me a message, and I can figure it out in my phone. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that I did that. I pulled it with the cord. I don't know how long it's been that way. Apologies. Yeah, so now we're done. We made an impossible box. We made it so that it's easily reproducible and we know what we have to do. And made a box for the quick lunch, and that's all for today. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, definitely let me know, and I will see you most likely on Tuesday. I haven't looked at my calendar, so I don't know. I can just do that quick. I'm pretty sure Tuesday is free. I hope I don't pull the cord again. Yeah, so I'll see you on Tuesday. Yeah, have a great weekend. I hope you have some plans or you get to relax or whatever. If you want to try making these, feel free, and then post a comment and let me know that you've done it. Let me see. And again, if you have any questions, just write and ask. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.